Your twin season preview rolls on here today. We touched on the infield before. Now we're hitting the outfielders. Let's start off with our new left fielder, one Joey Gallo. He is an 8-year vet, spent several seasons in the Texas Rangers organization, had pit stops in New York and Los Angeles as well. He's a career 199 hitter, which you might think isn't good, and that's not good. But here's the deal. That's not his game. His game is walks and power. His career slugging is 470. He has 2 40-plus home run seasons. Those are back when he was in his age 24 and 25 season. Now 29. A good year to reference is 2 years ago, wherein he hit 37 home runs, which is a lot. But he also led Major League Baseball in strikeouts, but also walks. This is a guy that gets on base. This is a guy that hits for a lot of power. If he can just frankly hit the ball more consistently, his 1-year deal is going to be a steal for this Twins organization. Moving over to center field, it is Byron Buxton, the 2nd overall pick in the 2012 draft. Here's the thing with Buxton, okay? In 8 Major League seasons, he has only surpassed 400 at-bats once. But when he's played, he's been amazing. The last 4 years especially, an 800-plus OPS every single one of those years, including in 2021, over 1,000 OPS. If you're over 1,000 OPS, you're competing for MVPs. You are on your way to the Hall of Fame. And that's the type of talent this man has. In that 2021 season, he also batted over 300 for the first time in his career. The thing is, he's never batted above 265 before or since that 2021 season. So the key for Buxton, can you stay healthy? And will you have the batting average that you've shown to do? Early in his career, struggled to hit the ball. Of late, that has not been a problem. But is he a 300 hitter? Is he a 260 hitter? And if he is that 300 hitter, he might just be the best player in baseball. Lastly, in right field, it is Max Kepler, which, if you can believe it, is entering his 9th season as a Twin, hailing out of Germany. Here's the thing with Kepler. In his last 3 years, he has not batted above 230 after showing good signs of batting average early in his career. His best year was in 2019 for the Bomb Squad Twins when he slashed 252, 336, 519 for an 855 OPS. That's really good. He had 36 home runs, 90 RBIs. And here's the deal. Last year, a 660 OPS, which is quite frankly is not good. So can Max Kepler hit the ball consistently? Can Max Kepler return to the power hitter that we've seen? If he can do that, this is an extremely deep and dangerous Twins lineup. There's been a lot of talk this spring training that Byron Buxton is going to spend a lot of time in the DH spot, which means Michael A. Taylor is going to play a big role. A 9-year vet, you might remember him in a Kansas City Royals uniform. He was there the last 2 years. Before then, 7 years with the Washington Nationals. The big thing with Michael, he's an incredible defender. He won a Gold Glove in the 2021 season, but the downside is his offense isn't spectacular. He's a career 241 hitter. He has a sub-300 on-base percentage, and he's only slugged over 400 2 times in his 9 years in pro baseball. The thing with Michael Taylor is that this is a guy who has been typically seen as a starter in his career. To get him as a 4th outfielder who might play more games than a typical 4th outfielder on a major league team would, a great guy to have at Rocco Baldelli's disposal. Another guy is Trevor Larnach, who has just dealt with injuries for the majority of his professional career. In 130 games the past 2 seasons in Major League Baseball, his slashing numbers are not spectacular. 226 average, 316 on-base percentage, with an OPS of 687. Below 700 is typically seen as, frankly, just not very good. Now, in the minor leagues, he's played 195 games, and in those games, he's slashing 292, that's the average, on base 374, slugging 450 with an 824 OPS. That's a very good professional baseball player. So, what's been his problem? Striking out. He's averaging over a K per game in his major league career. If he can make contact more consistently, cut down on those strikeouts, get a little bit of patience, he's someone who could really have a turnaround here in this 2023 campaign. That is our potent outfield for the Minnesota Twins here. In 2023, we will get to pitching and prospects later on. Stay on these channels here on Bally Sports North.